feel so far away from you.
It's the middle of the week, folks. We welcome you to Smile Jamaica. It's morning time. It is November 29. And we welcome our friends on OneSpotMedia.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat at Smile Jam TVJ. Hope you're ready to go. And also on TelevisionJamaica.com.
Yeah.
Sound means it's 6 o'clock. Wagwan.
Wagwan! I was about to say Wagwan popcorn. Just a second.
You can't say it everyone.
Do you like popcorn?
Yeah, man.
The artist or the popcorn?
The artist.
All right, good morning, Jamaica. Good morning, Everbell. Good to see you.
Your
in
lipstick.
purple.
Your lipstick match.
You know, I think that's what Tibby was doing this morning. Let me see.
It match it. Let me say. It match.
It's same color?
Almost.
We are connected through color. The color purple.
We're always connected.
Yes.
Oh, the young ones.
The young ones are good. I want to big up all the moms right now and all the pregnant women in my life. You know who you are.
The
Congratulations.
pregnant women in your life.
I have friends who are pregnant with a child that's going to be born, and I'm going to love up the picture.
So what you mean by pregnant women in your life? They're not in your life.
Pregnant in my life, they're my friends and they're pregnant. So big up all the pregnant women right now, pregnant, and big up the men who are pregnant because you must go through the journey. Pregnant with manhood and fatherhood and responsibility. Yeah, some of you men have women who are pregnant and you are not there on the journey. You need to get pregnant, if you understand what I'm saying. Good morning to all the children waking up this morning. What day? Yes, you did say.
I said it long time ago.
Yes, and guess what? Today is a good day. Donald Quarry High School, if you are awake and you're on your way to school.
The high school, if they're high school awake, what is going on?
Meaning the picnic them if they are awake. Donald Quarry High School, if you are awake, children, I'm on my way to you as soon as I'm finished. It's going to be a good day.
So you're not on your way?
I'm on my way as soon. You know, you're not listening. Didn't I say I'm on my way as soon as the show finishes?
She look like she's on her way to go anywhere. Thank you very much.
I'm on my way to take my people through this morning's show. All right. I'm so tired. Miss Dockery, beg you the black coffee, please. Blue Mountain, black and sweet like I like it. Thank you.
You know, I walk past Miss Dockery.
Yes, here. Come, Miss Dockery, come in, man. Your boss already. Come forward, Miss Dockery. Come to Miss Dockery. Don't worry, you look good. Come, Miss Dockery. I want the world to know this woman. There's no other woman as important in the RJR Gleaner group than Miss Dockery. Miss Dockery is the top executive when it comes to looking after this crew. Make no apology, Miss Dockery, you must get a Christmas bonus. Mrs. Claire Grant, RJR Gleaner board, give Miss Dockery a Christmas bonus because she looks after me and she makes sure that my coffee is black and sweet.
You know that you have on a mic, right?
Yeah.
So you do have to ball out.
Oh, sorry, yeah. Oh, you mic me, Lundy? Oh, yeah, sorry.
So you do have to ball out. You can't just take time.
Shade.
Hold on. You can't just take time to.
No, I'm excited.
So the way you ball out, Mrs. Grant, you almost like you want her hear all.
I do, because.
But she can't hear.
Mrs. Grant.
She can't hear.
No, she lives far from Kingston.
But she can't hear.
Okay, Miss Dockery must get a Christmas bonus because there's no other woman in this company as important than Miss Dockery. I said so. Mark it down for the record. No apologies.
Let me tell you what's coming up on the show this morning.
Yes, please do. Smell the coffee. Smell how it's nice, right?
Beautiful.
Black and sweet.
It's the second to last day of the month. So you know the Christmas rush is right around the bend. So we're giving you a few tips before you head to the malls this season.
The malls?
Yeah.
Me not go to the mall there. Too many people, man. Talk about coffee. I'm still on my coffee. Do you know people put salt and black pepper in their coffee?
Didn't know that.
Somebody told me that the other day. It sounds gross.
I don't drink coffee.
Oh. What do you drink?
Tea.
Oh, you drink chocolate tea too?
No, this morning I'm having moringa.
Mint. Oh, moringa.
Yeah.
That's good for your prostate and other things.
Thank you.
And for many people, not me, Christmas means pork. By the way, Christmas does mean ham. I have a friend who's selling a pig. She has a big fat pig her daughter's pig, and she's selling it. I don't know how you're going to buy it. If you want, just email me. EMPRESSTV@gmail. No, it's free. It's my friend, and she come from country, and it's her daughter pig, and she said the pig I get too fat, and she has sell it. So anybody want the big fat pig?
Well,
but tell her, say, I can't believe she asked me to tell the people them about the pig.
Yeah.
But me, I go help her raise money.
Beside Big Rastaman.
You understand?
Everyone's been in this business for about 4,000 years.
What, the pig business?
No. In this business.
Oh, the television.
I'm not going to start. Him just goes up. As if this is the world where I've seen it all. I've heard it all.
All right, but anyway, you've heard it all. I told you it's ham. It's Christmas and it's ham. It's not for me, but guess what? A lot of people love them pumpkin at Christmas time. And the folks from CB Foods have the succulent meat that you need on your table or you want on your table for the holidays. So we're going to get into that.
And ladies, we're getting you glammed up for the holidays with Vanity Squadron Mobile Salon.
That sounds so cool. I tell you, people are just on it. I am going to get that mobile salon at my house next week. When you invite me for Christmas dinner, I'll be all dolled up. And you going to invite me for dinner?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And I am going to Band Rush this Wednesday. Yeah! I see the band ready. They're like, oh yeah. When the Royal Blue Band hits this Smile stage, and that's what's going to be happening on this show. But right about now, Mr. Bell, what are we doing?
I can't hear anymore.
It's old age. It's okay. Just accept it. And isn't that your hearing aid? See, people, look at the hearing aid. And he can't hear. Like, come on. We paid a lot of money for that hearing aid.
Time for some hot topics. Wow. This one is quite interesting because we're having the World Tourism Organization, the Secretary General, Mr. Taleb Rifai. He has strongly urged Caribbean tourism stakeholders to stop promoting modern-day plantations called exclusive resorts. He calls them modern-day plantations. He actually said this in Montego Bay at the Convention Center in the UNWTO Global Conference on Jobs and Inclusive Growth. He was also not concerned about ruffling feathers as he warned against the practice of building 5-star resorts in 3-star communities where the citizens were not a part of the transformation. He insisted tourism stakeholders cannot continue to have their visitors in bubbles where there are walls between the visitor and the community. According to him, the opportunities in tourism should carry the end result of inclusive economic growth, more decent jobs, the distribution of wealth, shared prosperity, and respect for each other. Now, these comments were made in the presence of several all-inclusive hotel operators, in front of the country's Prime Minister, in front of the President of the Dominican Republic, in front of the Tourism Minister, Edmund Bartlett, and other dignitaries representing the industry. This is interesting because we have a whole lot of all-inclusives here in Jamaica, and he said this in front of the owners of the all-inclusives. Modern-day plantations.
And 80% of our tourism is all-inclusive.
All-inclusive.
So,
wonder what will come out of that.
Maybe but you know what? It's an
back.
interesting idea, but I'm sure that some of the hotel owners were like, oh, why would you say that?
And I also suspect that a lot of people come to Jamaica because of the all-inclusives. I think so.
You think so?
Yeah.
No, I think that's what's promoted, so that's all they know.
Well,
because it's also...
So, back to my point. That's
right, that's why they come.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of people, if promoted differently, will go outside. But it's because of the notion that we are such a violent country, which we've seen incidences of that.
There you go.
But that's why. But talking about violence, tourism, why people come, why they don't stay, and issues like that. We've had a lot of issues of violence in our country, but a new study that was conducted by the National Council on Drug Abuse shows that there has been a significant reduction in major incidents of violence in learning institutions. So the 2017 Global School Health Survey and Rapid Situation Assessment conducted by research analyst Yuki Atkinson noted that there has been a decrease in things such as bullying, which is down from 41% in 2010 to 24% this year. So that's a drastic reduction. That's a great time. At the same time, that's a great thing. At the same time, physical attacks were at 27%, down from 46% in 2010. While students who reported being in physical fights accounted for 31%, down to 51%. So that's good data that we're seeing there.
It's great news. I think we're confused because it seems like the incidents are more violent.
Yeah.
But they're not as many.
As many.
But the ones that we hear about, you wonder, you kind of go, huh?
It's kind of like surprised. The age, and I was having this conversation with somebody. Because of the age of digital, the ease that you can just show something digitally and have it spread brings more conversation and makes us feel like, oh my God, it's just happening because we're bombarded with so many incidents on social media that we're seeing. But the thing is, it has been there. It's just that social media heightens it a little and makes it look like it's so grand. So if this data is correct, and I'm sure it is, that's very good. That's great news. Very good news.
All right, US TV producer Shonda Rhimes. It says, hails Miss Universe Jamaica Davina Bennett.
Yeah.
She says, I'm clearly going to need some Miss Jamaica dolls for my daughters so they could play with a doll that shows them they are fully everything the universe ever needed.
Right.
There you go.
Well, can I just add in right now, you know Island Dolls, right?
Yep.
Island Dolls is a Jamaican company, and they have over 20-something years in the doll business, and they actually have some dolls that look like Davina from long time ago. Look at the, you have stuff like this. They have the Miss Jamaica type looking universe Barbie dolls. So when that tweet came out, I was following it on social media, and advocates like Terry Carell, who's another beauty queen with brains, with a fro that rocked it beautifully, she was retweeting and saying, Island Dolls, here, telling Shonda on social media to get an Island doll. So I want to join that bandwagon. Tell Shonda Rhimes, if she's watching on onespotmedia.com, because we're global like that, to get an islanddoll.com. Black dolls, patois dolls, talking dolls, all kind of dolls that represent most of the images that we see of our Jamaican black women.
All this because, of course, Miss Bennett placed third in the Miss Universe. Congrats again. Came home yesterday. So congrats. Hopefully we'll get a chance to have a chat with her.
Exactly.
I can't eat or sleep. This lady, she was 10 when she got to the United Kingdom. Hasn't been home since. She's been there for 50 years. And then she received a letter informing her that she was an illegal immigrant and she was going to be removed and sent back to Jamaica. Wow. She paid national insurance contributions for 34 years and can prove a long history of working and paying taxes.
Didn't she work serving meals to parliamentarians?
She arrived in the UK in 1968. She went to primary and secondary school in Britain. She raised her daughter, Natalie, in Britain. For a while, as the Empress just said, she worked in the House of Commons restaurant overlooking the Thames, serving meals to members of Parliament and parliamentary secretary staff. More recently, she volunteered at her local church, making weekly meals for homeless people, and they want to deport her.
Wow.
Believe it or not.
But there are
she has a stay so far, so let's hope that things will work out and she'll get a chance to stay, obviously, in her country.
And you know what, we have to educate. Of course, it's our country. We need to go back there without visa too and free flights. Cause me say reparation. You see the Queen. You say you're a Fiwi Queen and you bring Governor General. That represent. We if we want to be British, we should be British. You owe us that. If we want to go there and take the benefits, we should go there. That is my opinion. Not the views of Television Jamaica or Neville Bell. But I hope that lady will be able to stay with her family. She has contributed and she should be given the respect due because you are her queen.
All right. Speaking of respect due, here is Miss Viola Williams. She's 91 years old today.
Aww.
It's from Anne-Marie, Barbara, Marcia, Junior, Lando, Anthony, and the rest of the family.
She look good.
91 today. She looks brilliant.
Wow.
Have a great day, Mrs. Williams. And I wish you many, 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 many more.
Miss Williams, your melanin, nah crack. I'm not lie. Your melanin, nah crack.
And belated happy birthday to Dana Campbell. Dana, I hope you had a great day. I think it was yesterday. It's coming from your grandma Sheila, your auntie Stacy, and the rest of the family and your friends, and from us, I hope you had a brilliant day, and I wish you many, 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 many more.
Day to you. Happy birthday to all the children who are born today, especially those in children's homes and foster care. Do know that you are somebody. You are worth something. Look in the mirror this morning and say, give thanks for being born. We love you. Happy birthday.
I have one more belated birthday. Is it that Shawnee Wilson you said? All right, Shawnee, I hope you had a great day. And I wish you many, many more. I hope you had some fun and you're still having fun. All right? Happy birthday, folks. Have a great day.
The key to unity of all people